Student, welcome back to our channel NEET Mantra. I am Prince Sharma, your biology faculty and mentor. So with this video we start day 11 of our 50-day quick revision series. If you missed our previous video, link is in the description, and for more videos like this, please do subscribe to our channel. In human health and disease chapter, we have read that microbes cause a large number of diseases in human beings, but several microbes are useful to man in diverse way. The most important contribution of microbes to human welfare will be discussed in this chapter. So let's start. So first we look at the use of microbes in household product, and our first product is curd, commonly known as dahi. So with the help of lactic acid bacteria, which are gram positive, rod shaped and facultative anaerobic, we convert milk into curd. During growth, lactic acid bacteria produce acid that coagulates and partially digests the milk protein. Lactic acid bacteria increase vitamin B12 and check disease causing microbes in stomach. So curd have a higher nutritional value than milk. Second, we have dough. With the help of baker yeast and by the process fermentation, we convert into bread. Dough is a thick malleable mixture of flour and liquid. Puffed up appearance of dough is due to the production of CO2 gas. Next product we have cheese. Different varieties of cheese are known by their characteristic feature like texture, flavor and taste, and this specificity comes from the microbe use. There is two type of cheese. First one is unripened cheese and the second one is ripened cheese. Unripened cheese has not been allowed to age or ripen. Common example are cottage cheese, cream cheese. But ripened cheese on the other hand made with controlled amount of bacteria, mold, yeast or enzyme. We have two examples, Roquefort cheese and Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese is ripened with the help of bacteria and Roquefort cheese is ripened with the help of mold. Next we see microbes in industrial production. First we have antibiotics. Anti means against and bio means life. So it is not against human life, it is against bacterial life or disease causing pathogen life. The first discovered antibiotic is penicillin. It is discovered by Alexander Fleming. Full potential of penicillin was established by Ernest Chain and Howard Florey. You have to remember these three names of the scientists, very important. They also got Nobel Prize for this. Next we have fermented beverages in which alcoholic content is there. The first one is beer, which is made from barley and contain 4 to 6 volume by volume alcohol content. The second one is wine, which is made from grapes and it contains 10 to 20% volume by volume content of alcohol. Next one is brandy. Brandy is made with the distillation of wine. It contains 55 to 60% volume by volume content of alcohol. Fourth one is rum. It is made with the fermentation of molasses. It contains 40 to 45% volume by volume content of alcohol. Next one is whiskey. It is made from cereal. It contains 20 to 40% volume by volume content of alcohol. Last one is gin. It is made by fermentation of Secale cereale, commonly known as rye, and it contains 40% volume by volume content of alcohol. Next we see chemical, enzyme and other bioactive molecule. So first we see some organic acid. Common organic acid which we obtain from microbes are citric acid, which we obtain from Aspergillus niger, acetic acid which we obtain from Acetobacter aceti. Third one is butyric acid that we obtain from Clostridium botulinum. M is missing here, you can write M after CUM. Last one is lactic acid which we obtain from Lactobacillus. The enzymes, lipases, and it is used in detergent for removing oily stains. These are very important topic, you must remember all of these. Next one is pectinase and protease enzyme which are used for clearing bottle juice. Third one is streptokinase. It is very important. It is also known as clot buster. It is used for removing clot from the blood vessel. Next we have bioactive molecule, and example are, first example is cyclosporin A, used in immunosuppressive agent in organ transplant patient. As I told you in human health and disease, to suppress cell-mediated immunity, which is responsible for graft rejection, we use some immunosuppressive drugs. One of the example is cyclosporin A. It is produced by fungus Trichoderma polysporum. Next we have statin. It is also very important. It is a blood cholesterol lowering agent, and it is obtained from yeast Monascus purpurus. Next we look at the production of biogas. Biogas is a mixture of gases. Many gases are present in biogas, but the main gas is methane, CH4, produced by microbial activity, and it is used as fuel. The type of gas produced depend upon the microbes and the organic substrate they utilize. तो किस टाइप की गैस बनेगी ये डिपेंड करता है आपने कौन सा माइक्रोब यूज़ किया है और कौन सा ऑर्गेनिक सबस्ट्रेट वहाँ पे था. Methanogens grow anaerobically. Methanogens are archaebacteria on cellulosic material and produce large amount of methane along with carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Methanogens present in rumen of cattle help in breakdown of cellulose. Dung of cattle is rich in the bacteria, so dung can be used for generation of biogas, and it is also known as gobar gas. Next we see microbes in biocontrol agent. Biocontrol refers to the use of biological method, not chemical, pesticide or anything like that, for controlling plant disease and pest. ये हम लोग इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि जो हम केमिकल्स यूज़ करते हैं वो विदाउट एनी डिस्क्रिमिनेशन सबको ख़त्म कर देता है, एनी टाइप ऑफ वीड और एनी टाइप ऑफ ऑर्गेनिज्म देयर. बट इन बायो कंट्रोल एजेंट वी ओनली control or kill those organisms which are harmful to our crops. So first we look at ladybird beetle which control aphids, dragonflies which control mosquito, Bacillus thuringiensis which control butterfly caterpillar, Trichoderma. Several plant pathogens are controlled by this. Baculovirus which is from nucleopolyhedrovirus group. It controls insect and other arthropod. Next we see microbes as biofertilizers. Biofertilizers are organisms that enrich the nutrient quality of the soil. The main source of biofertilizers are bacteria, fungi and cyanobacteria. From bacteria we have Rhizobium which is a symbiotic nitrogen fixer, and Azospirillum, Azobacter which are free living nitrogen fixer. From fungi we have mycorrhizae which help in more efficient absorption of minerals and water. From cyanobacteria we have Anabaena, Nostoc and Oscillatoria. They are used in paddy field. These are very important example and you should remember them. In organic farming biofertilizers are used instead of chemical fertilizers. So on day 12 we will cover NCERT based objective question. एंड आई नो इसमें मैंने सीवेज ट्रीटमेंट को इंक्लूड नहीं किया है. आई डिडंट इंक्लूडेड सीवेज ट्रीटमेंट, बट वी विल स्टडी अबाउट सीवेज ट्रीटमेंट इन एनवायरमेंटल इश्यूज चैप्टर ऑफ इकोलॉजी. एंड for more videos like this, and if you like our videos, please do subscribe to our channel.